Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm Brock Horton.
I'm Tommy Haley.
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
And as you can tell, we're back to this audio version. Woo!
Hey, woo!
Brock needs to figure out his computer system.
No, it's called the service.
Let's go!
It's called the system that we had been using is no longer working anymore. Yeah! So I'm going to have to figure out before we do EOS this week. Yeah! How y'all doing this week?
Great. Enjoyed the weekend. Had some pretty nice weather this weekend, too.
Tired. But I agree.
I'm a little tired, too, so...
Alright then. Well, you two had some events go on this weekend.
You didn't go this weekend. I only went.
Okay, you did. Whomever.
I went with Nate, though.
Either way, talk about your nerd stuff.
Oh, yeah, I went to Planet Comic-Con this weekend. It was, I believe, the 25th anniversary of this convention, which is crazy to think this has been going on for 25 years. I went Saturday and Sunday. Nothing really to write home about. I mean, I got Dante Bosco, which, for any older people, that is Rufio in Hook. I got his autograph, and they got Jesse Flowers, which is Toph's voice actor from Avatar: Last Airbender. So I got their autographs. Got some other stuff. I got some, cool other prints, and some, figures, and some t-shirts. That's about it. Nothing really special about it. I mean, that was, the only cool thing. There's a lot of people there, though. Especially Saturday. Saturday, there were a lot of people. I don't get claustrophobic, but I'm hitting a little bit. But, yeah, other than that, nothing too special. Just went, get out of the house. 2 days, so had fun.
Well, that's good. Alright. Well, college baseball is in full swing this week.
Yes.
And it is... We had a week in college baseball.
I haven't been able to watch any games this week. Could someone give me a TLDR, of what has happened?
Balls.
Duke and Wake Forest did battle this week.
Oh, I'm seeing the rankings for week 4. Whoa, that's...
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Whoa.
Yeah. Kennesaw State was able to pull off a massive upset this weekend as well. That one is in the group text chat, gentlemen.
Yes.
So I did see that. That was a very, very good upset on Kennesaw State.
As they picked up the win over Kentucky this past week. If you're asking me, that is your top pick for your dark horse this year.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, we are talking about, Dallas Baptist and others like that. I now think it's got to be Kennesaw State. In my opinion, they have stepped to the front of the pack.
Yeah. Especially with, that. I'm pretty sure... What does it say? I'm pretty sure 2 weeks ago they beat Clemson.
They did.
The same way they beat Kentucky. So, yeah, they're kind of... themselves out there.
They did indeed. So... Yeah, I mean, it's going to be If this past week was anything to go off of, we are in for an insane week of college baseball yet again, as I will let you two go over the rankings.
So, I have the Baseball America College Top 25 Week 4 rankings. I will go from 25, and then I will go from 1. At 25, we have Campbell. We have the Camels. Number 24, we have Texas Tech. Number 23, we have the University of Texas, horns down. Number 22, we have Coastal Carolina. Number 21, we have, I believe that's Florida State, yes. Yeah, that's Florida State.
Quietly having a good year.
Yeah, usually having somewhat consistent year. Years prior. Number 20, we have Dallas Baptist. Number 19, we have the University of California, Irvine. Number 18, we have the University of Alabama. Number 17, we have the University of Auburn. 16, we have North Carolina State. 15, we have the University of Virginia. 14, we have the University of North Carolina. 13, we have Eastern Carolina. 12, we have South Carolina. So most of the Carolina teams are in the top 25. Number 11, we have TCU. Number 10, we have Florida. Number 9, we have Clemson. Number 8, we have Vanderbilt. And the surprise to a lot of people, including myself, probably the biggest drop in the top 25, going all the way down to rank number 7, Wake Forest. Number 6, we have Tennessee. Number 5, Texas A&M. Number 4, Oregon State. Number 3, Duke. Number 2, LSU. And then number 1, University of Arkansas.
Which I don't know if I fully agree with that one. I think it should be A&M. They are one of...
I'm just surprised that Wake Forest has dropped. I'm pretty sure they were, in the top 5 last week?
They were number 1 last week. They were the number 1 team in college baseball last week.
That's weird. Okay, so I'm looking at the NCAA official one.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly different, unless they haven't updated it. Oh, it's through March 10th.
Okay. So, you want to read that one off?
I'll read this one off. So, this one has UC Santa Barbara at 25, Texas Tech still at 24, Texas at 23, UC Irvine at 22. Campbell is at 21. It has South Carolina at 20, Dallas Baptist at 19, Auburn at 18, Virginia at 17, Coastal Carolina at 16, North Carolina at 15, Alabama at 14, NC State at 13, TCU at 12, East Carolina at 11, Clemson at 10, Indy at 9, Florida at 8, Wake Forest at 7, Duke at 6, Tennessee at 5, A&M at 4, Oregon State at 3, LSU at 2, and then Arkansas at number 1.
Yeah.
Again, this is from the official,
NCAA. Yep. We got some big matchups coming up this week, gentlemen. You want to preview as to what we got coming up?
Sure. What do we got? Next month we're in conference play?
We have started conference play in some conferences. We've got Florida State versus Florida this week. We've got Coastal Carolina hosting Wake Forest this week. There was another one. Where did it go? We have TCU at Dallas Baptist this week.
Oh, that's going to be good.
All those series start on Tuesday. They will continue with, all those games are on Tuesday. Those appear to be one-off games. Holy War is also getting ready to start up. They play one game. We then have Wake Forest versus Virginia start their 3-game set on Friday. Which should be an excellent matchup between two of the powers in the conference. A&M and Florida have a 3-game series starting up. Tennessee, Alabama play this week. North Carolina takes on Miami, what could be a sleeper. South Carolina and Ole Miss. Oregon State, Utah, which watch out for the Utes. They've been playing pretty good here recently. UC Davis is on the road at UC Irvine in a 3-game series. So college baseball.
You can't. The SEC hasn't started conference play yet, have they?
They start this week. Oh, we also have Duke and hosting Clemson this week as well.
I can't wait. Okay, first of all, the biggest surprise to me from this top 25 was Wake Forest just straight. I get it. Haven't fallen out of the top 10. It's just that they were ranked number 1 last week, and then they dropped all the way to number 7.
I think that surprised a lot of people. But the way that Duke looks so dominant in those games, I think is what made them drop. Ben, your thoughts?
Baseball.
Come on, dude. You have to have some thought. Mizzou goes to Arkansas this week.
Oh, we're going to get creamed. I don't know anything else. Go Kennesaw State, am I right?
Auburn and Vanderbilt also start their series this week. A lot of top 25 matchups. Prepare to see a lot of movement.
Will Hugh Freeze be in attendance?
Doubtful.
But not.
It's a road game for Auburn.
But it's going to be interesting to see conference play, especially for both ACC and SEC.
Which has
they're
started.
Starting conference play, because I really feel like with them both starting conference play, it's gonna really show what teams can make it for the long haul, and then be like, okay, maybe these teams have it. They just need the right pieces in play, and then you have like the teams to be like, okay, here's where boys become men, and this is where we're gonna find out.
We're gonna learn a lot this week. In addition, another series that I feel like is flying under the radar. LSU has to go to Mississippi State. This is like LSU's first real, I feel, true test on the road this year. How are they going to handle a 3-game series in Starkville?
What's Mississippi State's record this year?
They are 12-4.
Should be a decent series, all right?
Mm-hmm. By the way, we also have Georgia-Kentucky this year. Georgia is not ranked yet, but they should be. They're 16-1. And if they can beat Kentucky, I feel like they're going to get some respect. So, big week for college baseball. Ben, how about you give us our home run leaders as it currently sits for college baseball?
Starting from bottom to top.
Yep.
We have J.P. Smith with 9. I have no idea what school that is that
Sacramento
he goes to.
State.
Funny enough, I was thinking Sacramento, but I had no idea. But he's also tied with Billy Amick from Tennessee. That's a name we have heard in last week. He's still at 9. Georgia Tech's Drew Burris with 10 on the list again this week. Then in second, from Campbell, Grant Knipp, Kip, whatever his last name is,
Nip.
at 11 home runs. And your sole leader of the NCAA Division I home run leaders as of right now, out of Georgia with 12 home runs, Charlie Condon, or Condon.
This is a big reason why Georgia is 16-1 right now, by the way.
Yes, because he's hitting dongs.
He is doing very well this year. Tommy, I'm going to ask you again. Save it for later. We're going to do some picks later, because we actually are. And it's going to be in college baseball. For some of the series that are happening. So, I would like to bring up again, Tommy, do you still feel confident in who you think is going to, out of your 8 that are going to go to the College World Series?
It's going to be interesting. Well, now that conference play is starting, it's going to be really interesting to see. We obviously everyone talked about, Wake Forest is basically primed to make another deep run. Duke kind of exposed them a little bit.
I feel like it was a bushwhacking.
But it's going to be.
I really do.
Duke kind of put their foot down on them, but it's going to be really interesting to see how they play when they get into conference play. When they play Florida State, when they play Clemson, when they play NC State, when they play UNC, like when they play all the teams that I mentioned, that were all those ACC teams that were in the top 25 that are currently ranked right now. It's going to be interesting to see how they play against that, especially when they get into the conference tournament later on in the month, and then who they play in if they win their tournament, if they win their conference tournament, and they make the regional, and they host one. It's going to be interesting to see.
Ben?
It's just, I feel like for Wake Forest, it's just an endurance test right now for them.
Ben, your thoughts?
I don't like guessing the SEC, because sometimes it'll just figure itself out a lot. So,
well, they got a tough one this week because they're on the road at Virginia. So, Ben, your thoughts on your top 8 or your 8 that you picked? Any want to change them up a bit?
Can't really remember who I even picked, but I mean LSU and Wake Forest are still in the top 25, and I'm cool with that.
All right. Where else are you going to get great insight like that? Who else is covering college baseball?
Exactly.
Who else is covering college baseball right now? Huh? Who?
Yeah, that's pretty much right now for a lot of teams. That's going to be the name of the game for the next month or so. Is consistent. Can you stay consistent?
And I feel like there are several that can. There's just some that I'm worrying about right now. Like, you were reading off that list there. I know A&M's not, or Tech's not ranked on the, they're ranked, if I'm Texas Tech right now, I'm shitting bricks.
I'm pretty sure they're if I'm not mistaken, the only top 12 team.
They are.
The top 25, right?
They are.
Oh, wait, no, TCU. TCU's there.
If I'm Tech, you are currently running on
TCU
hopes and dreams.
Look at UC Santa Barbara. They're 9-5, and they're ranked 25th right now.
Another one but nobody expects them to do anything.
Well, Texas right now is at 9-6. A&M, I believe, is the only undefeated team right now. They're at 16-0.
Nope.
So
Florida State's also undefeated.
I don't think they can keep that up.
Florida State is 14-0. They got some big games coming up this week, too. As it's currently recording, we're here on Tuesday, or they play Tuesday. They're at Florida on Tuesday. So they're taking on the number 8 team in the country. So they have a chance to either shock the world and beat the number 8 team in the country, or they're no longer undefeated and they really don't have a claim to be in the top 25 anymore. So, like, it is about that time of year where, all right, you kind of know where you are. How well you gonna hold on? Like, if I'm, for instance, like Kentucky right now, what the hell are you doing right now? 13-3, lost to Kansas State. You got a juggernaut in Georgia coming in for a 3-game series. This might be Kentucky's season right here.
Depends on what happens. I mean, Arkansas is being Arkansas again. They're really fucking good again this year. Looking like they could make another deep run, especially to get to Omaha. LSU is there. LSU obviously too, being defending national championships. They're having another good year.
Like
Texas A&M being undefeated right now. Florida,
Vanderbilt, Tennessee,
Auburn,
Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Alabama.
Vandy being there. It's just that the SEC is always so good. It's just you don't know what's going to happen.
And then, of course, they got Georgia this week. Mississippi State's pretty good this year. They're 12-4 right now. Really, the only team that's not good in the SEC right now is Mizzou. Ole Miss 12-5. Like,
you guys can talk about that on EOS.
Well, Mizzou's got a big one coming up tomorrow. That's why we're not recording EOS right now. So,
fair enough.
Moving on. Gentlemen, there are 4 baseball stadiums that are in general right now. You can pick one.
Yeah, BYU looks nice.
You can pick one.
App State looks good. I like the ocean in the background, but everything else on that one kind of looks meh, whatever. And then same with the last one.
I don't know why, but they look the same.
They do. You get to play at one. Which one are you choosing?
Gotta go with BYU, man. Just like the
App
mountains.
State.
Gotta go with BYU, man. Just like the mountains in the background. Like, it's just like, don't get me wrong, App State's looks good, but like, BYU's though looks better.
I wouldn't want to be a pitcher for BYU.
Yeah, exactly.
Nightmare.
As a hitter, I want to play at BYU. Just from an aesthetic standpoint, I want to play at App State.
I don't know, I'm going BYU, man. It just looks so fucking pretty.
And that's acceptable. Let's stay on baseball here for a second. Ben, you have in front of you the payroll changes for every MLB team.
Oh, that's what that is. I was wondering.
Who gives a shit about any other team? Let's talk about our team.
No.
On the payroll.
No, there are several on here that I want to talk about. Ben, I don't know. Where do you want to start? Do you want to talk about some of the more interesting ones, the two extremes?
I guess, yeah, why not? 'Cause that's pretty funny.
So, Ben, who's had the most, who's spent more money, the most money on their payrolls from last year to this year?
Oh, that goes to no other than the no fun guys themselves, the ones that are ruining baseball. The Dodgers at number 1 with a salary change of plus $67 million to go over the $300 million threshold.
And who has who has shed the most?
The Padres lowering by $95 million.
I'm not really surprised with San Diego because they did look, that's what happens when they did an all-in push and all they got to show for it was what? Beat the Mets in the wild card.
NLCS.
That's what. Got to the what? NLCS
and lost to the Phillies. Like, that's it. That's all they have.
And the door that window just slammed on them.
Well, everyone's contracts came up, and everyone was regretting. So. But yes, Tommy, let's talk about our team.
We spent only what? Payroll last year for the Royals was only $91 million. This year it is $116. That is a plus $25 million jump.
AKA what Patrick Mahomes makes in one endorsement commercial.
I don't know how to feel. Look, how I feel about this with all the off-season moves they've done. Really cool, I guess, in a sense, to see that they've actually done the one thing that they have never done. They usually don't do at all during the off-season, and that's spend money.
Yeah.
I get it. They're still considered a small market. Football team across the parking lot's won this is their third Super Bowl, but that's whatever. Who gives a shit about that?
Market does not have anything to do about that. Market is the size of the city.
With the previous ownership, they were very, how would I say it, conservative. Actually, I'd say that not conservative. They just didn't want to fucking pay anyone. Now with this new ownership, they're willing to get what they need. Like, they're willing to go out and sign the guy that they need for X amount. And hopefully this season it'll pay off. Oh, there's that. But, I mean, I guess it's nice to see them spend money for once, right?
Yeah. Ben, your thoughts?
He is not here. He had to leave.
Oh, I did not see him leave because I had that up. Okay, well. Well then.
Oh no, it's really nice to see that they're spending money for once finally after years of being like, oh my god, can't wait to see another off-season where the Royals do absolutely nothing.
I like that the Oakland A's have spent no money change.
No money.
Still,
not surprisingly, same with Philly.
But with Oakland, are we really kidding ourselves here that we're going to act surprised? Like, are we going to kid ourselves here? Like, come on.
No, not really. Ben, your thoughts on the Royals spending money this offseason and how much they have?
Surprising. I'm sure just all that money went to Bobby anyways.
Most of that, yeah, probably did go to Bobby, but just, like I said, it's, like, kind of nice to see.
Seth Lugo.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Michael Wacha.
Yeah, after I said this to Brock, it's
Hunter
like finally after so many years of being like, oh yay, here comes the offseason, can't wait to see the Royals do absolutely nothing, and then signs some random guy that we have no idea. Yeah, it's actually nice to see that they're wanting to go get those free agents that they need to feel like they can contend. Well, I think they can contend this year. I don't want to have to cope him too much, but probably.
Tommy has got the full Tommy's got that
Going with
Laramie
the power
tonsil.
of friendship and this gun I found.
Tommy's got that Laramie tonsil going on for the copium.
The copium. Huffing the copium.
Something I'm kind of surprised with is that I'm surprised with just how much money the Rockies are actually paying right now. Because
that was another thing.
That front office is atrocious, and I'm surprised they're spending more money than the Royals.
And getting about the same amount of production.
Yeah.
They had, $172 million? I mean, what? Most of that was going to Chris Bryant last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And as much as I hate to say it, I don't really think he's lived up to his contract.
He's only played 80 games.
Speaking of people only playing a certain amount of games, Ben? Someone that you know and share a name with is one Ben Simmons.
I don't associate with him.
And somebody did a breakdown of his availability in the last 3 seasons.
Yes, I don't like Simmons. He's a stain on the great name of Ben.
Tommy,
This is ridiculous. I'm looking at this right now, and this is absolutely ridiculous.
Would you like to break this down, Tommy?
So, I'm not counting all of this.
Well, no, just count the games that he plays in. So start with the 2021-2022 season.
Played whopping 0 games. Played a whopping absolutely 0 games in the 2021-2022 season.
Yay!
Nia Jax is on my screen. I want to throw up. Oh, and then during the 2022-2023 season,
He was available for about half.
He was available a little bit more. A little bit. A lot more green on that one. Not by much, but there's a lot more green.
counting 42 games.
How many?
The 2022-2023 season.
How many games?
I counted 42. I'm pretty sure that's not right, but that's the number I counted. I'm sure that's wrong, but
All right. And this year.
then 15.
15 out of 82 games this year.
15.
I wish I could
It's been
please-
available. Dude, I would love to be Ben Simmons. I get to play maybe 2 games a year and then do fuck all for the rest of the season.
Sit on the bench and look at all the Instagram models that are in the stands. Am I wrong?
Jordan Poole's job, but whatever.
Yeah. But Jordan Poole's actually playing, so...
But his play is dog shit.
Tommy's
Still
an
better than
NBA
Ben
player
Simmons.
way more than we are, Ben.
Oh, all
Well,
three of us
I'm in
all three of us are more
r/NBA
players than Ben Simmons.
circle jerk more than he is, but...
Yeah, well.
r/NBA circle jerk is a magical place. It's hilarious.
Okay, then. You know what I have to say to that?
Oh, please no. Please no.
No, please, no what?
Group hug in the shower.
Well,
Sorry, I
I
already took
think
mine.
it's time for a little MIP. I don't know about y'all.
I had it at the ready too. Beat me to it.
So, let's start with some MIP, gentlemen. Mr. Haley,
I'll
what
go.
you got?
Most idiotic?
Sure.
People that not put deodorant on when I went to the convention, because I walked by a couple people and whew. Bar soap.
Did you forget
ahead and raise
what
your arm.
fandom you were around?
Yes, I understand that, but still. Come on, bro. At least, take a shower. Shit's ridiculous.
Mr. Ben.
We're doing the idiots.
Yep.
Here, give me just. I need to pull up a picture. Okay. My MIP of the week this week goes to. It happened to me today at work.
Oh God.
But, and that's why I didn't get back to my apartment until 6 o'clock. Whenever I get off work at 5. But my MIP of the week goes to the people who make the lids on Pond Dye. Because just to let you guys in, we use Pond Dye in our herbicide backpacks. So whenever we're spraying, the stuff that we spray is dyed that blue color, so we know that we've sprayed it with the herbicide, so it'll die. And so then we don't double over stuff we've already sprayed. But the lids on these things, and if you get that on your hand, you have to scrub the stuff for 5 minutes, or it's not gonna come off your hands.
Uh-huh.
But
But
fell off on you.
No, but on our way back from the work site today, the lids for some reason hate me and never want to go on properly. But on the way back, when we got back to the shop, the jug was open a little bit, and the entire truck bed was blue. So fun time having to clean that stuff, clean everything that was in the truck bed. Jolly good show. But, yeah, I don't like whoever makes the lids for these things, because they're really hard to get them to close properly. Brock, your turn.
Mine go to the Cameron Crazies. For,
Oh yeah, they definitely dropped the word. They said the word a couple of times.
not only the word, but through stuff, and said they were going to kill people, and yeah. So,
White people.
Yeah. Damn crazy rich white kids. So, there you go. Most impressive.
Go. So it's kind of a group thing. First of all, my most impressive is Ryan Gosling for having the fucking performance of a fucking lifetime, performing "I'm Just Ken" at the Oscars.
Kind of copied the same outfits as Marilyn Monroe whenever she did her thing way back, but
yeah, he had the Marilyn Monroe pink, and then all the guys wear whatever the tuxedos were when she did her thing. Another one is the special effects team for Godzilla -1, because they won Best Visual Effects. Yes, Godzilla is now an Oscar-winning franchise.
Yeah!
the Japanese Godzilla, not the U.S. Godzilla.
Yes. Toho's Godzilla. So
Good.
nice to say that they're a Oscar-winning franchise. And Studio Ghibli for winning their second ever animated feature film with The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, y'all speak on that one. I didn't watch it.
Becoming, well, first off, whenever they had won it with Spirited Away in 2001, they were the only international film studio to ever win the Best Animated Feature. And now they've won it twice, and they're still the only international animated
The second
film.
ever international
Yeah.
animated film to win Best Feature. It has been heavily dominated by these states because a lot of it's been Disney and Pixar. Occasional, like, Sony animated one with Spider-Man.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
But yeah, that's my most impressive. Also, honorable mention, John Cena.
I'm sure we'll get to that later.
No, we'll just talk about it now. The homie was buck-ass naked even out in the war. Oh yeah, those are my most impressive.
All right, Ben. Your most
My
impressive.
most impressive goes to the Missouri government, for once. With them giving Jackson Mahomes something, and that something was 6 months of probation. At least it's something, you guys. He deserves more, but
Now they need to legalize sports gambling, and now we're good.
and that was my impressive.
My most impressive goes to the Colts. Because, god damn it, they did what they were supposed to do.
They actually did something? What?
Not only did they do something, they did something positive. They've done two things positive.
What was that, Mr. Gordon?
Number one, they signed Michael Pittman Jr. to a 3-year deal. Let's go, baby. Number two, they re-signed Zaire Franklin, the linebacker, to another deal. Let's go, baby.
Just let Gardner Minshew walk, though. That was kind of an L.
Who cares? Now
I mean, he's going to be a starter this next year. Again, it's okay.
I swear, if he starts for the Raiders, that'd be hilarious, bro.
He is. Who's going to start for the Raiders?
I guess this technically kind of transitions into, our next segment. NFL free agency has started.
Yep.
You guys don't even have to discuss all of the names or anything because I have the list here on my phone of everything that's happened and the payments and everything.
I want to talk about two in particular. One I find interesting, the other I find absolutely fucking hilarious. Let's talk about the hilarious one first.
Oh.
The fucking Falcons decide. Let's talk. The
Also,
Falcons.
Tyreek Lewis got re-signed.
Huh?
Tyreek Lewis got re-signed as well.
Yes. Also, Chris Jones got the fucking bag.
Oh, I was talking about Colts players, not...
Alright, but Chris Jones got paid. How much money did he get guaranteed? Like...
A lot.
What?
I'll talk about it
The
whenever I read down the list for you,
I
gentlemen.
want to talk about what the Atlanta Falcons did today. They decide to give Kirk Cousins, fresh off tearing his Achilles this past season, a $180 million deal for 4 years.
With 100 of that guarantee.
100 of it, the whole 100 million of it is fully guaranteed.
Tommy, I would like to let you know I have my Atlanta Falcons Kirk Cousins jersey on order right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I was debating about wanting to get one of those
have
too.
that shit on website?
No, but as soon as it does, guess what I'm buying?
I just find it hilarious. Atlanta, fresh off of whatever the hell Arthur Smith did past season with Desmond Ridder and all them. But who do they think? Okay, this isn't me being a biased Saints fan, but what the hell are they thinking? Giving Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed for 4 years, fresh off of tearing his Achilles this past season.
I'll tell you what they were thinking. I'll tell you exactly what they were thinking. You know what they were thinking, Tommy?
What was that?
This is about to be the best white boy summer ever! Yeah! Let's go! White boy summer forever!
Dude, Perk's gonna fit right in because he's gonna step off the plane with his brand new set of grills and he'll fit right in the ATL, my guy.
Yeah!
Off and everything. Another thing I want to talk about is Saquon Barkley signing with the Eagles for like 3 years. How much money it is, but it's a decent amount.
I'll talk about it in a minute, yeah.
Then, I guess this is the third thing, and this is probably the funniest thing ever. So obviously, we talked about how Russell Wilson got straight up just shown the door by Denver and is getting $85 million to do it. And where does he decide to go?
The Steelers! Steelers got a Super Bowl!
A 1-year deal.
Here we go, Steelers!
Him and Arthur Smith have a chance to do the funniest thing this season. The Steelers. I hate to ask this right now because we haven't even gone to camps yet. But let's be Mike Tomlin's first losing season in Pittsburgh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, they're going to go 8-1, dude.
No, what are you talking about? The Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl!
Whatever devil magic that motherfucker has, they're going to find a way to go at 500.
No,
yeah.
Steelers won Super Bowl!
Or they're way into the playoffs.
Here we go, Steelers! I can't keep doing that voice. I got lightheaded. Oh, God. Let's steal a line from one of my coworkers. Oh, God. Anyway.
Yeah, it's...
When's the Perk ATL jersey dropping? I need it.
I know, same. I need it. Tommy, me and Ben are about to become Falcons fans just for Perk Cousins.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Kyle Pitts wears number 8 right now. So is he going to give his number to Kirk?
No, he's going to wear number 4. We're going to have a number 4 Perk Cousins jersey. This is about to be lit.
No, he's going to wear that. He's going to wear number 7 for Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, he's going to wear number 4 because he's for the ATL. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. What else am I forgetting? I'm not forgetting. Oh, yeah. The Bills are basically just doing a giant fire sale.
Yeah.
It's funny to think the trade for the Chiefs trading up in the draft to get Mahomes.
Do you think the NFL will allow him to have a 3-digit number so he can be the 404?
I don't know.
God, that would be the... Oh, man. I can't wait for White Boy Summer.
It's just crazy to see. It's just crazy to see in real time the Bills, all of this stuff, and crash and burn miserably, and they're just shedding off all the fat.
Oh, man. Perk Cousins for the win, baby. White Boy Summer is going to be lit this year. I want y'all to know that.
Yeah.
White Boys, I want y'all to tell everyone, White Boy Summer is back. They ain't taking our Zins. We got Perk Cousins in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
We back, boys. We back. College baseball getting the recognition that it deserves. This is that time. It's that time again. Missouri Tigers about to make a run, win the NCAA tournament. Or whatever the hell Ben's doing this week. So,
hey, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah. So that's my transition to you, Ben. And you talking about you preparing your trip for Atlanta, or Nashville, I should say. You went, no, fuck it.
Well, hold up.
No, fuck it. You're no longer going to Nashville. You're going to Atlanta now. I want you boots on the ground when Perk Cousins shows up.
Even though that's not where okay, whatever.
I would love to be at the airport as Perk lands in ATL.
And I want you holding
I
up a
can
sign.
interview all the fans.
Yes. A very Midwestern man interviewing the Atlanta Falcons fans. I would pay so much money for that I'm going to do it to Tommy. Uh-huh. Yeah, Tommy. You're going to go.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway. What's that? I hear a noise in the distance. Can you hear that? You guys hear that? You hear it? I think it's time for some Wayne.
Oh, first of all, I would like to say, congratulations to Dominic Mysterio. He got married to, I forget what his girlfriend's name is, but they got married this past week. And what does he do? He promptly is getting booed during his wedding. How amazing of a heel you have to be to get booed at your own fucking wedding, guy.
And you know what's even better? Did you even see that bad father there? His bad father wasn't even there.
Alive. No. Keeping kayfabe alive. Yeah. Keeping kayfabe alive. I like to see it.
His bad father wasn't even there. Because Rey Mysterio's a bad father.
Mysterio wasn't there. Because, they wanted to keep kayfabe up.
Christian Cage should have emerged from behind the altar in the shed, ripped off the mask like Eric Bischoff did as the master of ceremonies. It should have been Christian Cage, and he says, "I heard that you too had a father, but he's dead to you." Anyway, continue, Tommy.
So we already have a couple of WWE Hall of Famers a couple of people being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. We have Paul Heyman, Bull Nakano. How the hell am I I don't want to say this wrong. We have Bull Nakano being inducted. We also have, I don't think that's been confirmed, but it says the U.S. Express has been inducted to the Hall of Fame. Muhammad Ali. So those are the four that have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. As of now, there will probably be more in the weeks to follow, but those are the ones that have been announced.
Midnight Express or We Riot?
I don't know. We'll find out soon. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, Paul Heyman, Bull Nakano, U.S. Express, and Muhammad Ali are all right now going to...
Nakano.
I don't know how they pronounce that. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Either way, they're being inducted in the Hall of Fame. Currently, this is a Monday we are recording this, so Raw is live right now. We had an announcement from both Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis about the tag team titles. This was leading up this past week. They were talking about, we're doing a Tony Khan to be like, we have a special announcement for WWE Raw. And they have announced that obviously the Judgment Day will defend their unified tag titles at WrestleMania, just not against one team. It's 5 other teams.
Jesus Christ.
On the 6-pack challenge.
What the hell?
A 6-pack ladder match. The undisputed titles at WrestleMania. So obviously the Judgment Day is going to be in this. And there will be qualifying matches that will lead up to WrestleMania. Figure out the other 5 teams. Now, I know the tag teams are unified right now. The way they've announced this, kinda is giving off that one team will pull down the Raw. This is basically their way of, and we're splitting the titles at Mania. Like, we'll have the Raw tag titles and then we'll have the SmackDown tag titles, and we'll be separate again. That is the vibe I am getting right now.
Okay.
SmackDown this week was a very interesting one, especially with Cody, Rock, Roman, and Seth all being in the ring. Obviously, they have accepted the Rock's challenge of a Night 1 tag team match, where if Seth and Cody win, they will be free of the bloodline. It will just be Cody and Roman on Night 2 of WrestleMania. Although if that does happen, that is a very big, totally lie, because I know that motherfucker Solo Sikoa is going to come out of nowhere. But if The Rock and Roman win, it's pretty much a no DQ match. Rock can interfere, Solo can interfere, Jimmy can interfere, and Paul Heyman can interfere all they want. With no, what's the word I'm looking for? No DQ. It's basically a no DQ match. It's basically what it's going to be. So it's going to be interesting to see, because that's definitely going to main event Night 1. They on Raw, I will talk about this next week, but on Raw right now, the main event is going to be a gauntlet match. You find out who will face Gunther at WrestleMania for the IC title. Aki and me both are hoping it's Chad Gable. I'm on the Chad Gable agenda now. Thank you. So.
Thank you.
Let's see. On the AEW front, Okada made his TV debut in AEW. I guess aligning himself with the Bucks
In front of no people.
I guess they also fired I guess they kicked Kenny Omega out of the Elite, which I mean, I don't know. All I know is
there were no people in attendance for this.
There were no people there. And Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks, I believe this week is going to make her AEW debut. So, and it's kind of ironic because I think she did an interview and someone asked them, will you return to WWE? And she said, yeah, it's a possibility, but right now it's just not in the cards for me. Which is, I mean, I'm not surprised that she said that, but like, kind of funny, she just came out before she makes her debut with AEW, so I don't know. Let's see, what else? Do I have anything else? No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I've covered. So, yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, well, then it's now time for Who He Play For.
Well, gentlemen, this week we have a pitcher who has a career WAR of 18.7, has been in the league since 2011, so 12 years.
Are they still playing, or are they retired?
Still playing.
Okay, alright, interesting.
They are a 2-time All-Star and a 2-time World Series champion. And said pitcher has played for 6 teams. And our player this week is Nathan Eovaldi.
Red Sox.
Nathan Eovaldi?
Rangers.
Yeah. Dodgers?
No. No, he did. Wow. I don't remember him.
I'm pretty sure he played for the Dodgers. What year did he play for the Dodgers, though?
2011 and half 12.
Okay.
His rookie years.
Okay.
Oh, so he started with the Dodgers. Okay. Didn't know that, actually. I always thought he started with the Red Sox.
No.
No.
So let's see, that's what, 3 teams?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many more do we have left?
3.
3 more.
3.
3 more. The White Sox?
No.
He was never in the AL Central.
Say no on the Cubs either.
You're correct with that.
Okay. So neither.
Everything you have left is East Coast.
Okay.
Blue Jays?
No.
Was he part of the Mets?
No.
Atlanta?
No.
Miami.
Yes.
Yeah. Baltimore.
No.
Oh.
Running out of East Coast cities here.
Tampa?
Yes.
Washington?
No.
We're the Yankees?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. There's a 6. I was like, I'm about out of East Coast teams. So, there's 6.
Yeah. So he was with the Dodgers in 2011 to the first half of 2012, in which from there he was sent to Miami for the second half of 2012 and was with Miami 2013 and 14. He was in the New York Yankees pinstripes in 2015 and 16. Did not play 17 due to injury. 2018, he started the year with the Rays, and then ended the year with Boston, and then continued with Boston in 2019, 2020, 2021, where he got his first All-Star, and let's see, who are his 2 World Series? I think
Boston and
yeah,
the Rangers.
Boston, and then Boston in 2022, and then he won it with the Rangers this year, and got his second All-Star with the Rangers this year.
Yeah.
Or this previous season, as you know.
Yep. Good shits, Ben.
He has an above 500 win-loss percentage at .52. Career ERA is 4.1 in 265 games. He has 4 complete games, 2 shutouts, and has pitched over 1,400 innings. And has over 1,000 strikeouts.
All right.
And his numbers that he has worn in his career, he was number 50 with the Dodgers.
Oh.
That's
24 with the Marlins. 30 with the Yankees.
Ugh.
24 with the Rays.
Okay.
17 with Boston.
Yeah.
And then 17 with the Rangers.
All right, good stuff, Ben.
And that's been who he played for.
All right, before we get into your list, kind of nestled in between all of our baseball stuff that I sent y'all, I sent something else. So this is from a report from 2019. And this involves the college football video game, NCAA 15.
Who's that on the cover on this picture, bro?
I don't know. Whoever Arkansas's running back was in 2014. Either way, EA Sports had planned for users to create the teams and rosters in NCAA Football 15, the game that never released. In an effort to keep the franchise alive amidst the lawsuits, which was the players suing to get paid, EA planned to expand Team Builder to give users more freedom to what they could create. Do you know how fucking awesome that would have been?
Okay. I hope they do something like this in the new one.
I am so pissed we didn't get this. I am so mad we didn't get this.
I'm really hoping with the NCAA games that's coming out this year, I really hope we get something like this.
I mean, I do too, because show of hands, how many of us are creating a team in this new game? All three of us. Ben, yours is?
Let's see, it's the University of Northern Louisiana, Shreveport Pelicans.
Yep, hang on. I've got your logo again that I'll send to you.
Still trying to workshop mine. Haven't figured something out
No,
yet.
you know yours. You just don't want to say what it is.
I don't remember what it is.
Nebraska A&M, sir. The Twisters.
It's like, I'm going to do one of two things. Either I'm going to make a team. I'm probably going to make a team. And then once I do that,
you 100% will.
Start from scratch and take one of, like, the shittiest teams in this and all of FBS and then just make them a fucking powerhouse.
You're 100% making a custom team because we're going to be playing against each other in it. And, of course, then there's mine. The greatest team that has never existed. The Clay County University Labradors. Let's go, Labs. By the way, Tommy, I'm stealing a chant that we used to do in high school for this team and putting it in as a custom audio. Instead of the LNHS, yes, 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 I'm stealing it, I'm using LABS, yes, yes, yes. Because it works very well. But yeah, we could have had a fully customizable college football game for NCAA 15.
I just really hope we have something like this in the new one. I just really hope we do. I really hope they just go balls to the walls and be like, all right, do whatever the hell you want. Have fun.
No.
With limits, with some limits, but like they give us enough creative freedom.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I have also posted a jersey matchup that we had this week in general for college baseball. So, would you like to describe for those at home, because obviously they can't see it, what
it is seeing? The University of Tulane.
In what?
Their green hat, blue bill, and then they have the powder blue, and then they got the Tulane on it with the two pelicans sitting on the baseball bat. Then we have, how the hell do I explain ULLs?
Huh?
Cursive Cajuns.
Cajun script.
Yeah.
It just looks good.
In red with white pants. Which I learned something the other day. Did you know that Cajun used to be a derogatory term?
Really?
Yeah, found that out. For poor white people in Louisiana.
Huh.
So, in a way, the Raging Cajuns...
That's hurting my... What the fuck? That's hurting my brain.
So,
what?
In a way, the Raging Cajuns' name is a derogatory racist slang word. But nobody's going to raise an issue about it because it's an awesome name.
That's hurting my... There's no ways to think about it. What the hell?
Well, while we let you process that, Tommy, it's now time for Ben and his list of things.
Wonderful. All right, here we go. Starting off, we have a new section this week, gentlemen.
Oh.
As I would like to welcome gambling as a section on my list of things now. Or sports gambling, as I should say.
Yeah!
Yes.
Tennessee is an online-only state for sports betting.
Okay.
And then, also,
okay.
today, as of the date, I'm going to be in Tennessee for the basketball game, Brock.
How much money are you putting on Mizzou to beat Georgia?
I don't even know where to start, my guy. I don't even know where to start.
So,
But,
you're putting like $50 on Mizzou to beat Georgia.
if I can figure out what apps or website thing to use.
Yes. Pick one.
And then today, as of the day we're recording this, Monday, March 11th, today was the first day of legalized sports betting in the state of North Carolina.
I see.
So, North Carolina can sports bet now.
Lord, I have seen what you have done for me, or done for others, and I pray that you can do the same for me.
It's just nice. It kind of sucks to see all these other states. I feel like we're like, you know that meme of Squidward looking down at like SpongeBob and Patrick having fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Missouri looking at all the other states that are legalizing sports gambling right now.
Literally looking at the state next to them. The state right next to them. All the states around them that have legalized this.
And then next category, in my sports commentating / broadcasting section, we haven't had really much of anything in this for a while. But, Stephen A. Smith over the weekend.
Oh, boy.
God, they must have been dying.
Oh, boy.
Waiting for something sports-related to happen.
Oh, boy.
Because they ended up not talking about sports at all. You want to know what they were talking about, Brock?
Here we go.
I'm sending the picture in general for you.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
They got so bored on SportsCenter or whatever the heck Stephen A. Smith works for that they were just going through his Twitter replies, and we're just going through his Twitter, and someone had at him saying, "Where are we dropping?" And then he spent like 3 minutes talking about the original Fortnite map and how he would land in Tilted Towers.
What?
Out of everywhere, he would go to Tilted Towers because he says that's where the action's at.
Oh, my God.
Bro, I don't play Fortnite. I'm pretty sure that's like the one place you don't want to land. Everyone fucking goes there.
Yeah. Then, in the college section, the NCAA will introduce a new basketball tournament next season with NIL deals as payouts. The 8-team invitational in Las Vegas will guarantee $1 million be split among players on each team, with another $1 million to the winning team. And this is also just another reminder that Reggie Bush needs his Heisman Trophy back. But
we kind of scoff, but it's like kind of true. It's like at this point, just give it back to him. God damn it!
And then also the South Carolina versus LSU women's basketball game, where that South Carolina's that player's 3-pointer at the very end of the game to win it, that was AI generated. LSU won that game. That realistically, that was that South Carolina player's first ever 3-pointer they ever shot in college.
What?
And they made it. But, and then there was the huge fight. Well, first off, earlier in the game, there was the LSU women's basketball player that went down with a really, really bad concussion and had to be stretchered off the court. Then
I saw that. That was kind of scary to see.
Then we saw the huge scuffle at the end of the game in which one of the LSU players' brothers lunged onto the court, or whatever, I don't know, who cares, but the dude lunged onto the court like the one guy who jumped the judge desk in that trial. Everyone was talking about it on Twitter and, like, putting that video in there. But, yeah, and then no one cares. Congrats, Caitlin Clark. Who cares? You win again. Congrats.
See the photo she took, though?
No one's gonna... Yeah, she took the photos. Cool. You're not Kobe. You're not that guy. You can't perfectly recreate that, and it will never be perfectly recreated. That picture's on a whole level and world of its own. But good try. Then we have MLB. Former Royals player Hunter Dozier has been reassigned to minor league baseball camp by the Angels.
For him, I guess.
And then this week, former Royals player. I like saying former Royals player. It's really funny.
Friend of
But yeah. Brad Keller was signed to a minor league deal and given an invitation to spring training by the White Sox. Joey Votto, sorry Brock, is joining the Blue Jays on a minor league deal.
No, good for him. He gets to go back home.
For him.
Yeah. I mean, good for him, but sorry for Cincinnati fans. Then, the Savannah Bananas held their first ever game in a MLB stadium at Minute Maid Park over the weekend. The game was the full game's on YouTube, by the way. But they sold out Minute Maid Park, by the way.
Yeah.
The Savannah Bananas with over 31,000 fans in attendance.
Nice to see. That was really... That's actually, not gonna lie, that was pretty cool to see.
Reminder, the Savannah Bananas come to Kansas City to take on the Monarchs this year again.
And I'm pretty sure those tickets are probably already sold out by now.
Yeah, probably.
Then, we have WWE. I had mentioned this to Brock earlier. This should be really quick, but it's just a video that I'd like to show you guys here.
We can watch these now, actually, because we don't have a normal way to watch them. So.
Here we go.
What am I looking at here, Ben?
Oh, did you just now figure this out?
Are you just now finding out that this happened?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? We've been knowing about WrestleMania Mystery. Dude, they had one where they were
It's
racers,
funny, though.
too. Where The Undertaker and Dusty Rhodes were in it.
This scene is still hilarious because it's like they have this suspenseful ass music. They're like getting chased by they're getting run down by this boulder that's coming down on them, and if they don't move, they're stuck, and if they move, they're dead no matter what. Then out of nowhere, here comes John Cena, and then this fucking music plays and shit.
What's going on?
Me every day. What's going on? Every day of my life.
Oh yeah, that was the WWE thing. I thought it was funny. Get a good laugh. Then,
Alright, well.
NFL news. J.C. Treader is stepping down as the NFLPA. As Lions linebacker, I don't know his first name, but his last name is Reeves Mabin, has been elected as the new president of the union. We have Fletcher Cox retires, so the Eagles are in even more of a shambles. Then we have Malcolm Butler retired, if you guys didn't hear about that. The Super Bowl hero himself. We have, I'll just read it off to you guys here, but remember the picture of the Alabama quarterback room picture, you know? Where everyone's like, they're taking on the NFL by storm, and it's like all the Alabama quarterbacks that were in that one quarterback room.
And all of them in there, and it's like, yeah, they're fucking going to be out of the league.
But this is Mac Jones just got traded to back up Trevor Lawrence. Jalen Hurts had a 1-year Linsanity run. Tua is mid/can't win big games. And Bryce Young is 1 year away from playing quarterback in a destroying YouTube video.
Hey, Destroying got signed by the San Antonio Brahmas.
The Bryce Young one I have the problem with. It's just that the amount of incompetence that is surrounding the entire franchise, it's not his fault.
But then we have, as I had mentioned, Mac Jones got traded to the Jaguars. Great day in New England Patriots fans' households when they wake up and seeing that he's gone.
So,
but
are they gonna,
you were saying, Tommy?
Are they going to draft a quarterback?
Yeah. But what was funny is that in the official Instagram post by the NFL that Mac Jones was getting traded, Bailey Zapp liked that post, and everyone was clowning him because they were like, "Bro, you know you're not getting the starting quarterback job, right?"
Like what Goldberg's like signature line is like, "Hey Bailey Zappi, guess what? You're next."
But then also someone had taken the photo of Mac Jones from Alabama. You know when they have all the players dress up in the suits to take their football photos. You know, for the headshots and stuff. Someone took that and photoshopped it on to the background of a Jaguar car dealership behind him. And it says, "Mac Jones here. As a player, I used to suit up for the Jacksonville Jaguars. But now I want you to get set up inside a Jacksonville Jaguar at Mac Jones Jaguar and Land Rover, Northeastern Florida's #1 pre-owned luxury vehicle dealership. Visit us today." And it's just a very good meme. I appreciate it. But then we have Antonio Brown earlier this weekend posted his newest cracker of the day, #CTESPN. And Brock, did you see this Twitter post at all?
Now, which one would this have been?
Good question, because he posted a lot, and it's like, you gotta find a specific one.
Oh, yes, I did see that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants a glass of water. And then, like I'd said, we have NFL free agency, and I will run down this all as quickly as possible, and anything that's of big note, I will, I'll say everything, but if they're a good, important player, I will mention their contract details. But starting with on March 9th, blah blah blah, skip all those guys. Eagles re-signed old head defensive end Brandon Graham to a 1-year deal. Been with the team for 15 years. Broncos traded wide receiver Jerry Jeudy to the Browns for a bag of Doritos. And the Chiefs re-signed Chris Jones to a 5-year deal worth $158.75 million. None of these are important. Patriots have been signing wide receivers, which is good. The Bears signed Kevin Byard to a 2-year, $15 million deal yesterday. The 49ers released Arik Armstead after they couldn't come to a contract negotiation. Patriots traded Mac Jones to the Jaguars for a bag of Funyuns. The Buccaneers got it done with Baker Mayfield and gave him a 3-year, $100 million deal. And the Steelers signed Russell Wilson to a 1-year deal worth $1.2 million, in which you might be asking, why is he signing for so little money? Then you realize that the Broncos are paying $39 million to him this year in his contract.
Dude, they're going to give him...
Yeah.
I was like, they're going to give him $85 million for the next couple of years. They're good.
And then, as the free agency is still going, but as of right now, with today, Falcons signed quarterback Kirk Cousins to a 4-year deal worth $180 million. The Eagles signed Saquon Barkley to a 3-year, $37.75 million deal. The Panthers traded linebacker Brian Burns to the Giants for a 2nd and a 5th round pick. And if you remember, last offseason, the Rams had offered the Panthers a 2023 second rounder, a 2024 first round, and a 2025 first round for Brian Burns, in which the Panthers declined this. And then the Giants, and able to get Brian Burns, only gave up a second rounder for next year and a 5th rounder for the year after that. And so, the Jaguars are idiots. David Tepper needs to go. And with that, the Giants signed Brian Burns to a 5-year, $150 million deal. Packers signed running back Josh Jacobs to a 4-year, $48 million deal, in which they released Aaron Jones. The Raiders signed Christian Wilkins to a 4-year, extremely overpaid $110 million deal. Raiders moment. Buccaneers traded cornerback Carlton Davis to the Lions, which is good for a 3rd round pick. Seahawks re-signed Leonard Williams. Blah, blah, blah. Raiders signed quarterback Gardner Minshew to a 2-year deal worth $25 million. The Bears signed running back DeAndre Swift to a 3-year, $24.5 million deal. The Colts re-signed wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. to a 3-year, $71.5 million deal. The Bengals released Joe Mixon. Packers released Aaron Jones, as I mentioned. The Panthers signed former...
Wait, hold on. Wait, they did what?
Yeah, Packers released Aaron Jones, and the Bengals released Joe Mixon.
Okay, the Joe Mixon one, I'm not surprised. Aaron Jones... What?
They released Aaron Jones and signed Josh Jacobs. I don't know.
Okay.
They still have A.J. Dillon.
What are you doing?
The Panthers signed former Dolphins guard Robert Hunt to a 5-year, $100 million deal. The Eagles signed former Jets pass rusher Bryce Huff to a 3-year, $51.1 million deal, making him the highest paid ever undrafted free agent defensive player in NFL history. The Titans signed running back Tony Pollard to a 3-year, $24 million deal. The Jaguars signed wide receiver Gabe Davis to a 3-year, $50 million deal. Blah, blah, blah. The Packers released David Bakhtiari. Chargers signed Gus Edwards. The Eagles re-signed guard Landon Dickerson and made him the highest paid guard in NFL history with his... Where'd it go? 4-year, $84 million deal. Blah, 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 blah. Trying to see if any of these other ones are really that big of a deal. The Giants signed running back Devin Singletary to replace Saquon Barkley to a 3-year, $16.5 million deal. The Jaguars signed former Mizzou player Brock Mitch Morse to a 2-year, $10.5 million deal. Austin Eckler took the L and signed with the Commanders to a 2-year, $11 million contract. To be the backup to Brian Robinson Jr. The Rams signed tight end Colby Parkinson to a 3-year, $22.5 million deal, in which, if you remember, he was the tight end for the Seahawks for the past however many years, in which, in his 4 years of playing with the Seahawks, he has a career total of 600 yards and 4 touchdowns. And the Rams gave him that money. The Patriots signing running back Antonio Gibson to a 3-year deal. Patriots signed quarterback Jacoby Brissett to a 1-year, $8 million deal.
Former Colt.
The Bengals just signed running back Zach Moss to a 2-year, $8 million deal.
I was just about to say, that just, happened
Yeah, 2 minutes ago.
2-3 minutes ago.
Blah, 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 blah. '49ers re-signing quarterback Brandon Allen.
Because that's going to help him win the Super Bowl.
A lot has happened.
Yeah. The Texans signed Tommy Townsend to a 2-year, $6 million deal. And as of right now, that's pretty much been everything major that has happened. So...
Oh, good Lord.
That has been my list of things, gentlemen.
All right. Well, I sent quite a bit for us to react to. First of all, gentlemen, it's time for a hypothetical. You get to have a threesome with Sydney Sweeney, but the other person is Anthony Davis. What do you do?
Oh.
Sydney Sweeney's overrated anyways. I don't like her, so I'd rather not.
Jesus. Okay. Tommy?
No.
No? Okay. And finally, some MLB predictions have come in. Good teams in every division except the AL Comedy Central, apparently. Thoughts?
What?
There's going to be good teams in every division except the AL Comedy Central. Thoughts?
Not surprised.
Do you agree with that?
Honestly, I'm not surprised, honestly.
Do you agree, though?
Huh?
Do you agree that there will be no good teams coming out of the AL Comedy Central?
Yes. Oh, Brock, it was just put out, but as you are a fan of Ben Simmons, as mentioned earlier.
Yeah, totally. Huh. Massive fan.
It was just put out on Twitter, but he's Ben Simmons is an Uber driver on the side.
Yeah, gotta make that money somehow.
Funny moment.
Got to make that money somehow, and that's how he's making his money. Money. All right, gentlemen, it's time for a little trivia. You ready for some trivia?
Sure.
There are 10 teams, 10 D1 college programs that have a national championship in football and basketball. Can you
Football and basketball.
Yes. Can you name them?
LSU.
No.
Is this men's basketball?
Yes, men's basketball.
Alabama.
No.
Ooh.
Not Kentucky.
Correct.
Michigan?
Michigan is one of them.
Oh,
Well, actually, okay, wait, okay.
Arkansas.
Arkansas as well. That's 2. You need 8 more.
Oh, God.
We need 8 more?
Yep.
Texas.
No.
UCLA.
Texas A&M.
UCLA is correct, Tommy. You need 7 more.
Okay.
A&M.
No.
Oh. Texas?
I'll go ahead and spare you, Ben. That's no Texas schools.
Okay.
You need 7.
Honestly, I have no idea, big dog.
You need 7
USC.
more. No. But you're getting warmer on one of them. Well, on 2 of them, actually.
Cal.
Cal is definitely one of them. You need 6 more.
USC? Southern California.
No. That's what I said he got warmer on for Cal. But there's another one that you said USC and you're warm on as well.
South Carolina?
No. Cal was warm. Why would South Carolina not?
How many more do we have?
North Carolina.
No.
Minnesota.
Got 6 more. No, not Minnesota. Minnesota does not have a national championship in basketball.
Nebraska.
No, they don't have a national championship in
Oh,
basketball.
absolutely not. I don't even think they've won a national championship in basketball at all.
Rutgers.
No.
Florida?
Florida. You got 5. You need 5 more. Think of some of the
Florida State.
No. Think of some of the lamest mascots.
Oregon.
Think of some of the lamest mascots.
Purdue.
Nope.
Vanderbilt.
Nope.
UConn.
Nope.
Oh, definitely not UConn.
That would require their football team to be good.
Baylor.
No. Why would that be a lame mascot?
Mascot's a bear. What's...
Yeah, that's... lame mascot. Because these last 4, or 4 of the last 5, are lame mascots.
Stanford.
Stanford. You got 4 more.
A championship in men's basketball?
That's the one you're surprised by, not football?
Syracuse.
Syracuse. You got 3 more. Lame mascots. And actually the last 3 of these are all Big Ten.
Illinois?
Nope.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. 2 more. 1 lame mascot, 1 cool one.
Iowa.
Nope.
Indiana.
Nope. They are not good at football.
Both? Wait, you said they're both Big Ten schools?
Both Big Ten schools.
Michigan State?
Michigan State. You need 1 more, and it's a lame mascot.
It's not a lame mascot. What is
No.
lame about a fucking Spartan?
No,
my guy?
I said you have 1 left, and it's the lame mascot. Wasn't saying Michigan State was a lame mascot. I'm saying this school has a lame mascot.
Maryland?
Maryland. That's the one. Ohio State, Syracuse, Maryland, UCLA, Michigan State, Cal, Florida, Michigan, Stanford, and Arkansas all have national championships in college football and men's basketball. That was your trivia. Also, nice reminder for everyone that Mizzou has the biggest nuclear generator or nuclear reactor out of all colleges.
You have to compensate for something?
No. Just a friendly reminder to everybody. We're ready to nuke you, Kansas. Isn't that right, Ben?
Oh, yes.
We're going to nuke Kansas. We're going to do it right now. 3, 2, 1, nuke it!
Boom!
Yeah! It's dead. We destroyed it. That little school to the west is no more. We did it. We
William
did it,
Clark
Patrick!
Contrail moment.
We saved the city!
William Clark Contrail moment.
Yeah, all hail William Contrail. Anyway. It is now time for Ben's 3 things.
Well, I will, by the time this gets put up on YouTube, I will be in Nashville. Number 1.
I thought I got it this week.
No, I have it because we're not recording, so I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Number 2 on my list of 3 things. I have had to make a change with my College Football Boogaloo Part 2 2024 game schedule that I'll be going to.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
In which I had to remove the October 19th Nebraska at Indiana game off the schedule.
Oh, no.
Due to unforeseen circumstance, and I instead moved up, and so I'm still going to Indiana, but instead of going during week 8, I will be in Indiana week 1 on August 31st for the FIU at Indiana game.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm not laughing at your... I'm not laughing that you're going...
Realistically, though, the tickets are going to be even cheaper for that one, so it's
to be fair, yeah, I was going to say that's kind of funny. That's actually really funny.
That's a good one, buddy. That was a good one. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm going to Indiana, but, like, I was looking at my schedule, and it's, like, 2 of the weekends that I had open already on here, like, that nothing was taking up. Indiana has their 2 buys those weekends, and I'm like, you gotta be yanking my chain, bro. So it's like, man, the only thing I can switch to is week 1 FIU at Indiana.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, that might have been the whitest thing you just said. Yanking my chain.
Yeah, that was pretty right there, buddy.
But then the thing is,
so white.
The thing is here now. So I will have now back-to-back weeks, week 1 and week 2, in which I'll be in Indiana week 1 and in Columbus, Ohio, week 2.
Why are you going to Ohio? My question.
He has been recruited to go to an Ohio game. God damn it!
Like Ohio State or like Ohio?
Ohio State.
Ben?
Western Michigan at Ohio State, my guy.
Ben, how
What?
badly do you want to go to that Mizzou-Oklahoma game?
Isn't that our homecoming game or no?
No, homecoming's against Auburn. How badly do you want to go to the Oklahoma game?
That's the 19th weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, Auburn. Yeah. How badly?
I'll be going to that. I'll be going to the Oklahoma game no matter what happens, Brock. I don't care. But
wait, what weekend was the weekend of the Nebraska-Indiana game you're going to? Was it the October 18th through the 20th?
Yes, it was that weekend, Tommy.
Okay, now I understand. Okay, now I know why.
Yeah.
I asked because they finally announced the date for the Holy War, and it's that same day.
Oh, and Brock, if you don't go to that, if you go to the Holy War, it's okay because I'm still going to the Oklahoma at Missouri game.
I still want to go to it, but I'm sitting here because I'm like, I really want to go watch. Because they finally announced it. I'm like, ooh, I could go watch the Holy War. And I saw when they got announced, and now I'm pissed. But they also
trying to figure out what LSU game I want to go to this year.
They also announced when SMU and BYU are playing against each other.
Game in Dallas?
It is in Dallas.
Okay.
I should pull up the LSU schedule here, Tommy, and take a peek myself.
Tommy,
I've looked at the schedule, and my parents are like, "We'll figure out what game you want to go to."
Tommy, would you be down to go to a SMU versus BYU game?
Think about it. I'm stretching my PTO hella thin this year.
Because I know I'm going to be doing that too. I may have to cut back on some of the games.
Because outside of all this college football stuff, there's a weekend. I think the weekend after. I think it's Mizzou goes to A&M. I think it's the weekend after Mizzou goes to A&M. Something that next weekend.
Yeah, that weekend that I'm going to be in UMass. The weekend I'm going to be in Massachusetts.
Not the weekend of the A&M Mizzou game.
Yeah, the weekend
after that.
When I'm in UMass.
Something that me and Ben are kind of dead set on wanting to do.
Well, that's cool because I'm going to be in Massachusetts that weekend.
I can't believe you're going to fucking do
that. I can't wait.
Don't do anything stupid, please. Please be very careful. Please be very careful. Please.
I will be. Come on.
Oh, Tommy, oh, wait. There's something going on that weekend. Never mind. Oh, there's the LSU, the Ole Miss at LSU game. That's October 12th.
I'm trying to figure out what, because they asked me. I think I don't remember when they asked me, but they asked me like, what game do you want to go to? Like, what game or games do I want to go to this year for LSU? And I was like, I don't know.
Oh, that would be the only one I'd be able to do.
You're going on special assignment this year. We're flying.
I don't want to go to the swamp. I don't want to go to the swamp in November.
No, Tommy, you're going on special assignment November 30th.
The week they play Oklahoma.
No. Special assignment November 30th. You're going up to Amherst for the Cum-Ass game.
I'm pretty sure I'll be in Louisiana by that time, so...
November 30th? Thanksgiving should have already have happened by then.
No, but still, I'm not going to leave the day after Thanksgiving. I'm still going to spend a couple days in Louisiana.
Fine. I was trying to send you to the Cum-Ass game. Damn. Sorry.
Would I like to go on? I mean, yeah.
Would Tommy like to see Cum-Ass? Yeah, Tommy would like to see Cum-Ass. Alright. What did they announce when Washington and them were playing against each other? Ooh! God damn it! We're going to be in Starkville. Pac-12 championships the week that we're in Starkville. What the hell? They announced when... So they've announced it. They've announced when Air Force and Oregon State are playing against each other.
When?
November 16th. I can go to that.
Ironically, that's my mother's birthday.
I could go to that. That's gonna be cold though. That's gonna be a cold ass game. Ooh. I don't know.
I'm looking at the weekend. It's like cool, 70 degrees. It was 70 degrees today.
Anyway,
70 degrees tomorrow.
Ben, your final thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Number 3 on my list of 3 things.
More.
There we go. But I'll be needing you guys to join me in YouTube once more.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
so
Alright.
I was actually while I was home over the weekend, I was able to actually go to the movie theater a couple of times.
Okay.
First, I'd seen Kung Fu Panda 4, which, if that's the end of the Kung Fu Panda series, me and my little brother both agreed that we're okay with that.
Yeah, I saw it today, and I was like, it's okay.
Yeah. And then I saw Dune Part 2 with my best friend, and it was... The ending, I was like, okay, I guess if this is how the book if this is how the book ended, then I guess I'm okay with it.
Pretty sure they got a lot more to cover. If I'm not, correct me if I'm
Well,
wrong.
no,
Sure
Tommy. The thing is,
to cover.
my friend that I went to go see it with, he has read the entire Dune series, and that is how the first book ends. So, if they are going to make more movies, it'll be on the second and continuation, more books. But for the before the Kung Fu Panda 4 movie came on the screen, they were showing trailers, and I saw this movie trailer here, and I still haven't seen the Megamind 2 trailer yet. I'm scared to watch it, but
They did the Disney route with it, and they did a direct-to-streaming service.
Yeah.
I was watching something on Peak. I don't remember what DreamWorks movie I was. I think I was watching Shrek 2. It's Peak. And I guess I went upstairs because the credits were rolling, and I had no idea it was going up to. It was auto-playing one of the Megamind things versus like the Crime Syndicate or whatever it is. The 5 people or whatever. And I come downstairs and I see it. Oh, homie, it's so bad.
But it's funny because the trailer for this movie I'm about to show you and Megamind 2 are both made by Universal Studios. But you could see where all their budget went into, and it went into this movie and not Megamind 2.
The Good Robot or whatever it is.
The Wild Robot. It looks fantastic, Brock. I'd love to hear like what you think after this trailer here.
Okay. Otters. Otters.
Mm-hmm.
Otters. Okay.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I guess these are based off.
It looks fantastic.
I guess they're based off some books apparently.
It's based off. This movie is based off of a children's book, but like all of that aside, this movie looks fantastic, and I'm 100% going to go see it. But and it makes me happy on the inside, and like everything looks so smooth, and like everything looks so good in the trailer for it. I'm just hoping it's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Current update right now as to Raw. The last two people in the gauntlet match for the IC title to face Gunther is Sami Zayn and Chad Gable.
Oh, don't let it be Sammy. Please, don't let it be Sammy.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of giving Sammy the D-Ride treatment right now.
The what?
But that's all I got, my guy.
Give him the what?
I'm giving Sammy that 2014 D-Bride treatment right
Bro,
now. And I'm kind of
who
vibing
gives
with it.
a fuck?
I'm kind of vibing with. I'm vibing with it a little bit, my guy.
But dude, Chad Gable, Gunther, finish the story, Chad. Beat Gunther. An Olympian.
Power riff.
Huh?
Watch I hear a certain wrestler's theme.
Which theme?
Pat McAfee likes to call him the alpha of our species.
No. No. It must be Chad. Chad must do it. Anyway. Tommy, where can you be found on Twitter?
I can be found on Twitter at dude_rex14. The D and the R are capitalized.
Ben?
I can be found on the Twitter at Elite Tiger Sport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
I can be found on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized. If you're a porn bot, please stop following me. I've had like 90 fucking 5 of them start
We'll
following
never
me
stop.
in the last week.
So, McNeil, thanks for the follow. I know you won't listen to this. Thanks for the follow, I guess.
Oh yeah, I remember you sending that picture.
You can follow B Card Entertainment on Twitter at B_card ENT. The B, the C, and the E are all capitalized. By the way, 2K24, Tommy, I got to play it a little bit. It humps.
Is it?
It humps.
Hump?
It humps. It humps. Anyway. Until EOS, or if you don't watch us over on EOS, what the hell is wrong with you? Next week on over here at B Card Entertainment, I've been Brock Orton.
I've been Tommy Haley.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan.
And oh wait, we forgot to do picks. Oh god, I almost forgot.
Shame.
Oh, here we go, gentlemen. College baseball. And for this, I just
Gotta
need...
quickly go through. We already did the outro.
Yeah, well, we're fine. For these, I just need you to say, when I ask who you think's going to win, I just want you to say who you think's going to win the series. First, Tennessee versus Alabama, 3-game series.
Tennessee.
And congratulations, Alabama, on winning the series.
Alabama.
Auburn and Vandy, 3-game series.
Not Auburn.
Okay.
Not Auburn.
Who's the other one?
Auburn and Vandy.
Vanderbilt.
It's the Vandy boys. It's the Vandy boys all the way for me. Wake Forest and Virginia. Wake
Forest.
Virginia.
Wake Forest on the road. I'm going with them Demon Deacons. Yeah. Clemson versus Duke.
Duke.
Tommy?
Clemson.
Clemson? Okay. I'm a ride with the hot hand. I think Duke might have this one. They're starting to impress me. And finally, Texas A&M and Florida.
I think I got Florida. I think the undefeated streak ends at this series.
Boom.
Florida.
I think the undefeated streak ends, but they still win the series. I think the Aggies are dangerous this year. So, to review, I am sending the picks in the chat. Real quick, per usual, like we always used to do these.
Oh, I have, let's see, Auburn, Virginia, Clemson, and Florida.
Ben?
Tennessee, Vandy, Wake Forest, Duke, and Florida.
I have Tennessee, Vandy, Wake Forest, Duke, and Texas A&M. May the odds be ever in your favor. Until next week with more college baseball, which we will continue to watch because we love college baseball. If you love college baseball, give me a hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, give me a yeah in the chat if you like college baseball.
Yeah.
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 What? Shut up, bitch!
Okay, fine. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks.